atheist and agnostic.
And action.
Yay! Happy holidays!
And we're laughing already. I think happy holidays should be everyone's preferred term.
See, I don't think it needs to be a preferred term, but if you're the person who shouts at other people for saying happy holidays, you're the bad guy.
Yeah. So there's a few reasons I think this.
All right. So what else is going on in December?
I mean, there's a lot going on in December, which is why I like happy holidays.
Happy holidays is nice and generic.
Very nice and generic. So we have a Buddhist holiday called Bodhi Day. We have a Jewish holiday called Hanukkah.
Which isn't always in December, but it is this year.
Also, Diwali this year was in November, but I think it can fall in December as well.
That sounds right.
Mm-hmm. Also, the Muslim calendar changes every year. So
yeah, kind of a lot.
It doesn't fall this year, but Eid could definitely fall in December. We have Kwanzaa, which is an African American. It's not a religious holiday particular, but it does fall in December. We have a Zoroastrian holiday called Zarathustra. We have two Hindu holidays, Danu Sanskranti and Gita Jayanti.
I love listening to you say these things, but I know that I wouldn't pronounce them any better.
Yeah, please don't. I mean, sure, comment with the phonetics for me. That'd be great.
Send us your homemade MP3s or whatever.
And then we also have other Christian or near Christian holidays. So we have Yule, we have St. Nicholas Day. Epiphany happens in January, but it's kind of related. So there's a lot going on. And there's actually a lot going on all year round, but this is what we call the holiday season.
That drive to say happy holidays instead of Merry Christmas is just to make sure that nobody feels like they're being
left out.
Left out a little bit, but
I said isolated.
Isolated.
Okay.
Yeah. I like that word.
Okay. So I think that's one of my biggest reasons for happy holidays. I'll say Merry Christmas on Christmas, but if I don't know someone personally, I will say happy holidays because I don't know what they prescribe to, if they prescribe to anything at all.
Yeah. I'll say Merry Christmas to the people that I know celebrate Christmas.
Absolutely.
I'll often say Happy Hanukkah to the people that know that I celebrate Hanukkah, which is irregular. That as a Christian, I celebrate Hanukkah.
When I come to your Hanukkah party, I say Happy Hanukkah.
Right? I mean, it's the greeting for the holiday. It just makes sense that it's if you know you're there for a specific event, you're going to remember that and say the appropriate greeting, I think.
Yeah.
Like when you show up to a person's birthday party, even if it's not on their birthday, you're usually going to say happy birthday.
So we have Christmas Day, the 25th, which is the birth of Jesus. And then January 6th is Epiphany, which is where Jesus became known to the wise men, or, Ukrainian Christmas in the Orthodox Church. Those are the 12 days of Christmas. Those are the 12 days of Christmas, not the 12 days leading up to Christmas, not December 13th. Those are not the 12 days of Christmas. The 12 days of Christmas are from December 25th to January 6th, which is Epiphany, or 12th night. If you're a Shakespeare fan, 12th night is Epiphany, and that's a celebration where you get to dress up and masquerade and be silly. PSA, those are the 12 days of Christmas. If you advertise anything in your business as the 12 days of Christmas before Christmas, I'm going to be mad at you.
There's loads going on this month, loads to celebrate. Christmas is just one of many options. And there's a tradition that I noticed when I lived in New Jersey for a little while. They put candles up in their windows. Mm-hmm. I think I've seen like 2 houses do that here, and I don't think I ever noticed it before I went away. But there's a couple people that do it here. And this idea of bringing light into the darkest time of the year is kind of nice. For Christians, it's very strictly tied to Jesus. Jesus, the light of the world, come into the world for Christmas in a time when we need that light, when it's all dark for so much of the day. It's kind of cool. Similar but wildly different tradition among the Jews of Hanukkah. Hanukkah's ultimately about the rededication of the temple, but there's an awful lot of emphasis on that fight for the liberty to celebrate their religion that led to the dedication of the temple. And then there's the miracle of the oil, which is represented in the lampstand and the candlesticks today, of more light.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, that Yule log we mentioned before, that there's still arguments about when we started that and who we stole it from. But light is such a big deal. We like fire a lot.
Huma, fire.
Right? That's what makes us different from the apes, who are also using boats and spearfishing. Yeah, 2020's been a weird year.
Okay.
So fire is great. And whatever you're lighting on fire this year, peace be with you.
By the late Middle Ages, the Christian prophecy had fulfilled itself. God is near.
Hey, Preston, you know what I want for Christmas?
What do you want for Christmas?
I want you, our congregant, to share our podcast with one friend.
That would be a wonderful gift. Spread knowledge and factual information and the ability to talk about religious
and
topics.
Laugh about it.
Absolutely.
So
there's not nearly enough laughter with religion.
So the greatest gift you can give this Christmas is the Holy Watermelon podcast to a friend or a family member, and it would be a gift to us as well.
I agree. What a wonderful idea.
Thanks.